Hi, my name is Claire Young, and then this is my UCSD Speculative Design Portfolio video. First, I'm going to introduce you guys to the work that I did in the Congressional App Challenge. I did a lot of the creative work starting with the how might we statement / problem statement. We decided to wonder how might we create a way to allow people's old clothing to go to good use and have people shop with zero waste. We came up with this because of our care for sustainability and our end user interviews informing us about there not being an ethical way to get rid of old clothing. Contrary to other companies and sites, ours was intended to prioritize accessibility and local fashion, discarding and consumption. So to prototype, I worked on wireframing our UX and mapping out how our app would have a feed allowing you to scroll new clothes, options to post your own clothing, and a way to train the algorithm on your own clothing preferences. So this is footage of our app and some of the UX as a simple demo. This is a very simple prototype, but even though it is simple, it serves as a creative solution to tackling a bigger problem, which is fast fashion. And I do believe that this project aligns with speculative design. So I do eventually want to pursue more interactive media, web design, and UI, UX, and explore how websites and startups can make an impact on the world. So adding on to other things I would like to pursue, I would love to expand in my knowledge of production. Although I don't have experience in product production, I do have a little bit of experience in fashion production, and one of those mediums is crochet. So when I wanted to find a way to get new clothes without buying new stuff, I took inspiration from baby doll tops I saw on Pinterest and from the brand Brandy Melville. So I first made a simple sketch drawing from different elements of tops and measured myself to get the right proportions for my pattern pieces. This iteration of production and creating new things as opposed to sticking with the norm is what excites me about the production that goes into making new products in speculative design. I've also done clothing production for my robotics team within the brand. I started off by making a brand standard stock after developing our logos. The hoodie design I did is fairly popular and goes with our bed theme, and I also did a 10-year anniversary zip up. Okay, so for each year my team also does the shirts according to the game, and I also made our assets for the recent robot taiyaki that's used at competition, on social media, on the robot. So another thing that I did for branding was for a hackathon. It never launched, but I did brainstorm fonts, art assets, and colors. Continuing on with the stuff I did for school, I designed the Asian Culture Club mural. We wanted to see if we could make a mural that represented the Asian community at our school. To do this, we asked our members to choose icons that represented their identity. Ranged from animals, foods, and traditional architecture, we wanted to emphasize how Asian American identity is its own entity and how food brings people together. This led to our initial sketches with themes of family and cooking. We changed the walls a couple times, but ended up making our final mural. So these are examples of my art practice that are more heavily aligned with speculative design, but on my own time I do paint and draw. So here's a little collage of some of the art that I've done throughout high school. Some of it's physical and some of it's digital. And in speculative design, I would love to explore what I've learned through UX/UI design, clothing production, and branding to solve bigger problems like fast fashion. And please, thank you so much for your consideration. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.